Alright guys, and welcome back, and last time we fought, actually we fought Girahim, that's right. This time this is a post-commentary episode, and I was doing some side questing, and this was about an hour and a half's worth of stuff that I ended up just chopping down, but I recorded it when I was pretty tired, and I still just wanted to play, and I didn't really do a good job on the live commentary, so I just I scrapped it. But then I didn't want to throw away an hour and a half of actual, gameplay. So this is how we got here. We're taking the new bottle out and take it for a spin, see if it's as good as its companions, and then we do a couple upgrades. I end up not maxing out my shield here. I probably should have, but I don't know if I'm gonna get anything else that needs Dusk Relics. I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily find more Dusk Relics, I think. Every time I say Dusk Relics, for some reason I keep hearing the name Skrillex come out of my mouth, even though it's not what's happening, but there you go. The Scattershot Slingshot is something I probably should have did sooner. It's got the little shotgun effect. It's pretty cool. But we end up not. I mean, the bow is just the bow, so I don't think we're ever going to use it, so. Which kind of sucks. But whatever. Probably shouldn't give you two projectile weapons in the same game. It's not something conducive, I guess. I don't know what the word is. That thing looks badass as fuck though. I'm very pleased with it. I should do, I debate on the bomb bag, and I don't have the hornet larva, which I never ended up farming, which I should go get some. Like, I should be trying to get upgrade materials and stuff like that. That's what I should have been doing. Yeah, this is... The next episode's probably not going to come until... maybe Wednesday. I want to say Wednesday. Yeah. I was really, really irresponsible. And I was just on spring break for school, not for work. And I was supposed to write a paper, I was supposed to do chemistry homework, and then I was supposed to do 3 sections of math homework. And the only thing I did was the chemistry homework in 7 days. So I'm pretty behind at this point. Well, I'm not really behind. Today's Sunday. I'm going to spend pretty much all day. It's 10:40 in the morning. I'm going to spend all day doing math. Each section should take me about 2 hours, and I have to do 3, so 6 hours, and it's not too bad. I mean, it could take a little less time if I get it down really quickly, but I'm gonna have... There's so many tournaments and shit on today, too. There's 2 Hearthstone tournaments. I'm actually not watching the Pinnacle, because all my favorite players are... Well, my one favorite player, Tides of Time, he got eliminated, so I'm not gonna watch it. But there's an Xfinity tournament later with Hearthstone, and Tides is in that too, because they're all online tournaments, so I'm going to watch him. And it's got a lot of the more popular American players in it, so... No disrespect to the European players, I don't really watch European Hearthstone. And I think I look at upgrading this... Oh, I'm looking at him because he's talking about the baby rattle and how he couldn't sleep. I don't even know if I noticed that he had the baby before, and so he's all depressed about, oh hello, I do stuff and I'm super tired, so there's that. Yeah, so I end up looking at what it takes to upgrade, and I guess that's what the bugs are for, are potion upgrades. And we're gonna need to come back to this, not to him, but there's gonna be a lot of potions this episode, which is really obnoxious, so... Yeah, what I wanted to do on Saturday, before I even got into the thick of doing homework and stuff like that, was I wanted to kill the 2 stupid-ass side boss cats in Dark Souls 2, which are Lud and Cawlin, and I wonder if I would ever use this Guardian Potion. I might, probably. 200 rupees, holy shit. I could see myself using that later on if Maybe I'll grab one for like the final boss or something like that. I doubt I'll use it, but who knows. I'll probably just get like a max out heart potion. That's what I'm expecting to do. Or maybe a stamina potion too. Get a lot of buffs going. Maybe use the potion metal and stuff. And really just... Oh, damn. Those knuckle cracks spike so hard in Audacity. Yeah. So, we'll see what happens on future bosses. I was informed that the final boss is probably going to kick my ass, so we'll see what happens there too. Yeah, so I really wanted to kill that side boss in Dark Souls 2. So I spent Saturday, like the entirety of Saturday, for about 6.5 hours, was working towards killing that boss. Like, part of it was relearning the game, part of it was clearing the area that the boss is in, and then about 3 hours were solid boss attempts. And the only reason it took so long, it took about 12 tries, I think, which, maybe a little less, it probably took like 8, but it took over 3.5 minutes to run to the boss, and that was just so obnoxious that I can only do a few at a time, and then I would take like a break, have some food, or watch a video like on YouTube or something. So, but I eventually killed it, and I didn't feel really rewarded at first, and then as time went on I felt really good, so I was happy about it. And now whenever I fight that boss, or like one of the equivalents of it in co-op, oh, we're gonna go see Beetle with our scatter shot. Yeah, so whenever I fight that boss again, because it's a copy paste of an earlier boss in that same DLC, so whenever I fight the original one, which is Ava, I actually do really well in that fight now, because even without a shield, because I'm so used to fighting, you know, just that enemy. I'm getting a cold too. My girlfriend caught a cold, and then I caught a cold, so draw connections. We're gonna buy the bug metal. I don't know when he gets wallet upgrades, because I can't afford the damn heart piece, so I'm wondering if like the rest of the wallet upgrades are gonna be in... I'm wondering if they're gonna be in like chests or something like that, or if his stock improves later on. So I don't know, we're gonna have to do a lot of searching. Because I feel like he's not gonna sell us any more wallet upgrades. Unless something happens. I feel like I'm getting really close to the end of the game. Someone told me I have about 20 episodes left. This was about around like episode 47-ish, and this is 55, so he said with all the side quests it should be 30. So we're looking at about 75 to probably 85 for our target, so we actually still got a ways to go. But, which is kind of crazy. I might have to look up side quests, which actually depresses me. Like, just the starters, not how to do them, but, you know, just so I can actually get all the content, because I want to make this a 100% run. But, yeah, so so I've been putting time into Dark Souls because the DLC's coming out, so I recorded a couple episodes of that, and I really should have probably rendered the one that I have right now, but I wanted to get this done because I feel like this is the series that everyone wants to watch right now on my channel, and somewhat Dark Souls, but mostly this. This is what I get the most questions about and interaction with, so I wanted to lock up this footage while I still had it. And I see a cut coming up, so is this a time skip? What happens here? Did I not time crunch this? I should have, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So we go open a couple chests and do some stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of chests to get to. Do I actually get all of them in this little snippet? I hope so. Why did I fast forward this? Why didn't I skip this so well? Yeah, we do get all of them. Okay. So, yeah, it's under. Yeah, so I've been playing I've been putting a lot of time into Dark Souls, trying to, you know, get into that and get ready for the DLC, and it's coming on Tuesday, which means I have to really do this. Oh man, I'm so congested, I hate getting colds. Yeah, I have to do this, and then I have to do all of my homework. Thankfully, I don't have as much work next week because the school, like the non-college school system, is on spring break, which I don't know why they never overlap, which is obnoxious as hell. But I'm supposed to only go to work for 3 hours a day instead of 5. So we get the high score here, which is why I'm showing it off. It's not this one though. I'm pretty terrible at this. There is a way to do this. I'm wondering if you get a heart piece for breaking 30, because I break the 28 and he just gives me an item. But there's definitely a way to do this efficiently, because you have to cut it at an angle where your momentum keeps it centered. As you see here, like, it's really this thing of... I was so sad I couldn't get one more off that. I should have been able to get 30 there. It's really this combination of speed and accuracy, which I know doesn't shock anyone, but like when you swing in a more control, like left to right thing, you can see that it stayed centered really well. But you don't get as many hits, so you really have to just go like left to right. I kind of curved at the end and went diagonal, so I don't know. Yeah, so that's how there's kind of a way to do it. Oh, I didn't. Oops. I just cut there. I didn't fade. I didn't make it look all nice. Yeah, so I checked to see if the paper is worth giving to this thing, and this is actually kind of creepy. Just a hand in a toilet. Getting flashbacks to Super Paper Mario with fucking Squirp or whatever his name was. Her name was, his name was, I can't remember. Paper, please. I'm not angry or anything, I just need some paper. Don't do it, Link. Resist. Resist temptation. Okay, good. Uh-oh, somebody, paper. I really need to... When I'm doing the live commentary, I really should get into these voices more. Like, I kind of get into them, but then... You know, you're playing at the same time, so you're kind of diverting mental energy to that, but... I wonder how some of these Let's Plays would go if I was really hardcore into doing the voices, like, oh, no, the paper, please, you know, kind of thing, and there's a fine line. This isn't to put any specific Let's Players on blast, but, like, you'll hear, it's interesting to talk to Karane, which is not what I'm talking about. What do you think you're doing in a girl's room at this time of night? I need to take a bath, so get out of here, Link. Well, I mean, I would take a bath, if whoever's in there would hurry up and get out. They've been in there for a long time. You need to talk to me. Just come find me during the day tomorrow. Shut the... Why? You're here now. I actually read that pretty on time. I guess I read it faster before, or I skipped it, one of the two. It's really hard to tell because since I scrapped the audio, there were parts that I cut. Like, there were actual... Like, there were parts where I specifically was like, okay, and I'll meet you guys there, and I jump, you know, from place to place. This is probably one of those. But then you go back and you don't have the audio to compare it to, so you just kind of start cutting it up. Which, you know, it happens. But this should be a better product, so that's why I'm happy with it. There's a... the headmaster actually makes a lot of sense for what's going on here. He's actually the one in the bathroom, we find out, but I don't know how to open the door. I don't know how to get in there with him, so... I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Like, I don't find that out till, like, the very end, and then I just decide to stop because I was at an hour and a half, and I didn't like what was happening, so... Yeah, so we are gonna go turn in the baby rattle, which I don't have the house on the map, so it takes me a minute to find it. And I don't know why I didn't cut out the run, but, you know, this gives us more time to talk, you know, just you and me, anonymous YouTube people. So... let's see. But yeah, with Dark Souls, I'm getting prepared for the DLC that comes on the 7th. Which it's already out on the... I don't want to call it next gen anymore. Like, I've called it next gen a couple times, and people are like, oh, it's current gen, shut the fuck up. So, the current gen of consoles. So, it's on Xbox One and PS4. And I would have liked to get it, but I don't want to throw $60 down and restart my character and all this. But I'm actually kind of upset, and I didn't talk about this in Dark Souls because I didn't really notice it until just now, like a couple days ago. But I mean, I knew the soul memory mechanic was really dumb for like matchmaking and stuff. But I was doing a bunch of co-op, and I was having a lot of fun doing that, and I was buying upgrades and stuff like that, and I only bought a couple levels. I got like an extra like 2.5 million souls. And then I stopped really getting any co-op, and I tried to do some PvP, and I wasn't getting any PvP either. And then I realized, oh, my soul memory is up to 8 million, and I'm probably not getting any matchmaking anymore. That's the problem. Because, like, the 5 million was kind of a sweet spot. I got a lot of action there. I was getting pulled for summons quite constantly. Or consistently, I guess. But I knew soul memory was bad before, but like now I've really felt the full impact of it, and I was pretty sad because I can't really co-op on my character anymore, like my main character. And I have to make a new one. I'm like, I don't want to make a new character. So, and I did put on the soul absorption ring once I realized what was happening, and that was at 8 million souls. And then I probably got like another million or 2 million since then by doing, you know, bonfire aesthetic stuff. And I've still gotten some co-op, but it's like, it's not as frequent. Like, I'll get a co-op match every, I don't know, like, ooh, Monster Claw. Every, like, 10 minutes opposed to every, like, 3 minutes at the most, which is just dumb. So, I wasn't happy with that. And, what you call it? So, the DLC's coming out. I need to make sure I get all my homework done and squared away. I have a math exam on Wednesday, which I'm really sad about. I'm not really prepared for it because I started slacking in school. And I'm really behind in this chapter that we're doing. We're doing graphs, and graphing itself isn't hard to me, but they're new kinds of graphs, and you know, you solve them and figure out stuff in different ways, so I need to really study up on that. And I'm going to do that today, which I'm actually kind of upset about. I'm never good with time. And... oh, Cookie's mom. I'm never good with time, and it always bites me in the ass, and then I'm always sad, and I don't learn from my mistakes, so someday I will. Cookie's safely back at home. It's all because of you. I missed that second part. I can finally smile and laugh again. Thank you ever so much. Take this strange orange crystalline thing that just popped out of my soul. You get 5 of them, damn. I don't go to Batro yet, which I will. It's kind of going to be in the next episode. I'm going to go see if I can figure out the headmaster thing, and also Batro, and see if, I don't know if you get something for like 25 crystals from Batro or something, but yeah. I need to talk to Beetle too at night, because I forget what he does. But yeah, so I've been putting a lot of time to Dark Souls instead of this. I should have been recording this like a fucking madman, but again, I'm bad with time. So, oh god, Wiimote please. There you go. So yeah, this is like, I was just so happy to have time off finally and not have to worry about stuff too much. And now I'm gonna go back to next week. It's back to the full grind of, you know, school and work, and I don't like my job right now. It's not that it's hard or that my boss or anything like that is bad. I love my boss. I wish she was my boss at my other job. I'd probably still be there. Like, my boss is amazing. She's really, you know, helpful and supportive and chill and everything. It's just the job itself is so boring. You're tutoring kids, and tutoring itself isn't boring, but when I did my after-school job, we had a homework hour, which was pretty much tutoring, and I used to tutor a full class of 18 to 24 kids at one time by myself, and sometimes they were different ages and different grades, and you know, I used to have a class of, this was like 4 years ago, I had a class of 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. I had 23 of them, and I was able to tutor all of them at the same time. Like, it's, granted, you don't get as much one-on-one time. You really just pop in, see what they're really having trouble with, and then, oh, that poor bat, that poor Keese. Like, you pop in, see what they're having trouble with, help them get through that one, and then you kind of move on. In this tutoring environment that I'm in now, you really just kind of sit with them for like 10 minutes and, you know, give them more one-on-one, which is good, but there's only a max of like 15 kids in the room at the same time, and there's between 3 to 6 tutors, and that's really, really, really completely not good. Oh yeah, so he's up with the baby. Of course, the wife ain't doing shit. Sigh. Actually, it's a... oh, it doesn't look like I'll be getting... or I'll get much sleep tonight. Again. Sorry to worry you. The baby just goes on and on like this all night. I haven't slept a wink in, I don't even know how long. The baby usually sleeps like a sack of rocks. That was before we lost the you-know-what. Oh, that? I'm gonna play it like I know, you know. So you know about it? Yes, the baby's rattled. If we had the you-know-what, then the baby would settle down, but we lost it the other day. A bird picked it up in its beak and flew off with it. Maybe the bird thought it was food. I don't know. Of course, the baby wouldn't have, or the bird wouldn't have eaten it. So I think it's somewhere here in town. I just don't know where. There must still be in town. It would sure be nice if someone would find it for me. You know, some Knight Academy student in green. Oh, it's the baby's rattle. You found it. Who's a sleepy baby? Time for Betty Bye. That's what I'm talking about. You get into the voice acting. Who's a sleepy baby? Oh, the baby seems to settle down nicely. I bet the baby will sleep well tonight. Oh, that means I'll finally get a good night's sleep too. Thank you so much. I won't forget what you did for me. Take these gratitude crystals. Do you get 5? Yeah, you do. So it looks like the major side quest you get 5. Yeah. Sorry for butchering some of these lines, because, you know, I'm not reading it in real time, so I want to make sure that I read it faster, or at least in time, than when I did the first time I actually read it live, so there you go. Yeah, so... Oh, my job, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, so I don't think we find anything else here. Why didn't I cut this out? Okay, so I just start running around, but then I cut this, so... Yeah, like I look in here, nothing happens, and then whoop! Go back to the academy in the daytime with Karane. Oh, Pippet, how can I get you to notice me? Please, Senpai. Pippet, Senpai. Ah, Link. What's the matter? Do you need something? I wonder if you hear what I was just talking about. Get the letter. Huh? A letter for me? Could it be from Pippet? Here you go! Oh, thank you. I'll just take that. I wonder who it's from. Whoa. That's some really terrible handwriting. Anyway, never mind that. Let's see what it says. Greetings. My love for you is wider than the horizon and deeper than the clouds. I would very much like it if you would go out with me. Your brave knight, Cawlin. Wow, this Cawlin guy, isn't he one of Groos's flunkies? She looks so concerned. And this is a love letter from that Cawlin kid, right? Oh boy. So yeah, I have to say he really put his heart into it and everything. I don't know, maybe I should consider going out with Cawlin. As if. I wonder what Pippet would think if he knew about this. Oh, Senpai. Thank you for bringing me the letter, Link. I wonder what Pippet would think if he knew about this. So we're gonna get Senpai to notice Karane. So it's interesting that you can either get Senpai, or you can help the ghost wipe its ass. What? You actually did it! You gave the letter to Karane! Oh no, what now? What do I do? Maybe I should go see what she thought of the letter. Oh, but this is so embarrassing. I shouldn't have done it. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. Oh, so Karane finally knows how I feel about her. What should I do? My heart is pounding. You go man up, bro. You tell her your feelings. If she says no, then fish in the sea. I know that it's only her and Zelda as the females at the academy, and Zelda's taken, so yeah, everyone's just kind of after Karane at this point. Yeah, with my job, the reason I'm bitching about how many adults and stuff are in the room, or tutors, is because I could do it with a bunch of, I could tutor a bunch of kids at the same time. Damn it, Pippet, what's up, Link? Huh, Karane got a love letter. I see, that's interesting. Wow. What do you think she intends to do? I should have said date him. Beats me. So you don't know? Well, that's gonna bother me until I find out. Oh, I mean, it's not like there's anything going on between me and Karane, you know? We're just friends. So it's not my business who she goes out with. I don't have much to say about that. But you know, I do have a duty to make sure that everyone's living up to the high ideals of our night school, right? I just realized they have like the same color tunic, or yeah, whatever, too. I mean, ideal love is unfettered and passionate. Anything less can't really be called love, you know what I mean? Had to make sure I got that. So I should step in and make sure that she's found true love and aspires to the highest ideals of our fine educational institute, right? And what about me? I have the right to experience an unfettered and passionate love too, don't I? You don't understand, do you, Link? I'm not wrong about this, am I? I got so confused here. I was just like, you like her? Oh, what? Don't be ridiculous, Link. I just dream about her at night. I don't even understand how you can make such a wild accusation. Well, either way. I don't suppose you mind asking where her decision's gonna be, right? Would you? He didn't say it right that time, but you know. So we got the love triangle. Yeah, so there's a lot of downtime at my job. That's what I'm getting at. Is you have all these tutors and only a few kids. And so everyone's always getting help. There's really nothing to do half the time. This is probably the highlight of this episode. You're the one who sent the letter, right? Yes. It was a wonderful love letter, thank you. It wasn't that great. Oh, get your balls, bro. She's not gonna take you if you don't. What's your answer? My answer. Oh, please go out with me. Don't beg, dude. Come on. Wait. Oh, he doesn't even wait to see what happens. I think you should go out with me instead. I mean, I want to ask you out. What? Hey, hold on there. What are you trying to pull all of a sudden? I want to go out with Pippet. Ah, see that, you fool? I knew she would choose me. She's been checking me out for weeks. So wait a second. Wait, really? Nani? That's what, not wait, but you know. Truly, you choose me. Yes, I'm so happy, thank you. This can't be happening. I remember when I originally heard that, I wanted to say something. I wanted to voice it, but he did such a good job. Link, lamenting in anguish. When he told me about the letter, it was at that moment I finally realized. I realized that I love her. Oh damn! I thought to myself, I can't let anyone else take her from me. If he hadn't told me, I might not have, or never noticed my feelings for her. I'm so grateful. I don't know how I could ever thank you. Well, you can give me these strange orange crystals. You'd think you get a double set, you know, you get some from Cawlin too, but you frickin' don't. This ungrateful bastard. That's how I know that they're not gonna make it. Because she's so ungrateful that this is even happening. It's a lie. Or is it? Hey Link, thanks to you I found a wonderful girlfriend. Thank you so much. You have not even done shit yet. Oh, I guess they don't have the same color tunic. I thought they did. It looks similar at first. They're both kind of yellowish. Thanks, Link. Because of you, I have an amazing new boyfriend. But I feel kind of bad about Cawlin, you know. Hook him up with your friend. Don't you have friends? Do him a solid. Sorry if you hear my chair creaking. I'm moving around a bit. But yeah, there's so much downtime at my job. It's just really obnoxious. We may have to pause the video here. Uh-oh, what happens? I don't hear that voice from the restroom anymore. I wonder who it was. Yeah, so the ghost in the bathroom is gone. The ghost in the shell. And so we go and double check just to make sure, but it's pretty gone. Let me actually fix this real quick. There we go. Okay. Oh, so we skip over to here. Because I wanted to talk to him. And so he's doing push-ups. He's at 5, 6, and 7, I guess. Oh, let me catch my breath. Hey, Link, oh, what am I doing? I'm training. I can't even lift a single barrel. Pathetic, I know. That's why I want to get stronger. I'm a bit embarrassed about it, though, so I do it at night when no one's around to laugh at me. But it's not going so well. I'm just too tired. I was actually about ready to throw in the towel. If only there were a potion that would give me stamina, then I could drink it and maybe find that last little bit of strength I need. Fat chance, right? I suppose I'll have to just put my nose to the grindstone. Yep. just buckle down my bootstraps and all that, right? Anyway, I'll just keep working hard with this for as long as I can. All on my own, I guess. If only I had someone named Link to help me do this. And this is really annoying because you have to go here like 3 times. You have to buy him 3 of these fucking things to get him to do it. So, I show me buying like the first one, and then like I don't think his dialogue really changes between each time, so I buy it and then I go there and do it a couple more times, and I think that's the end of the episode. But yeah, so I look at the infusions. Yeah, so the reason, like I said, there's a lot of downtime in my job, and I'll be there for 5 hours and I'll be working for about 2.5, and it's really, really annoying because I feel like I'm sitting on my ass too much, and when I go to work I don't like to sit there and do nothing. And it's not really my fault, it's just there's not that many kids, and you know, they're elementary school, so their stuff isn't that complex. I originally tried to tutor in the high school room, but I couldn't do the science test at first. This was before I was taking chemistry again, and so I didn't remember what was going on. And now I didn't like how they did their tutor tests either, because they'll ask you like mathematical things and not give you like formulas. They'll be like, oh, how do you, like, what's the area of this circle or something like that, and it's like, well, I don't remember what the fuck the formula is, but I could work it if I had it. So alright, 55, 56, 57, this is when he starts getting good. Those push-ups look weak. I can't seem to catch my breath. Link, I'm wondering if you mind sharing a stamina potion with me. I need to start juicing. I need more steroids. I need to up the dosage. Just chugs it. That's the stuff. It's like a refreshing splash of energy. Sometimes I worry though. All this training, no results. How long do I need to train before I start getting stronger? What do you think, Link? How many push-ups do you think I should do, or do I need to do? Bowser, I just went, not about numbers. It's about heart! Huh? It's not about numbers, of course! I mean, I should just keep at it until I've forgotten how many I've done, right? I guess that makes sense. Now that I know that, I'll definitely start getting stronger. Come back soon so you can see how I'm doing. I think I just sleep and then unsleep and whatnot, so. Yeah, so there's... Oh, that's right, the high school room wouldn't take me, but then they were like, you could work in the elementary school room, and now I kind of wish I was in the middle school room. Just because I want the... Oh, that's right, oh, I forgot you could just, like, go from night to night. So he's up near the 4,000s now. Oh man, I'm sorry if you hear that, there's a lawnmower outside. Hey Link, I was just hoping you'd come by, I wanted to ask you something. The other day I tried lifting some barrels, and I was able to do it with one arm. Damn, he's getting up there. Do you think that means I've got enough muscle? What do you think, Link? Do I look strong? I won't say too strong. Really? Thanks, I'm so happy. It's all thanks to you, Link. I would have gotten discouraged if you hadn't come to cheer me on. You gave me motivation. Thank you so much, Link. Then we're up to 23. Just wonder how we can find a couple more. Because sometimes you just find them in the world. So, or like in town. Yeah, so I don't know, like, because I wouldn't mind helping a low number of kids. I could just keep going. Next I'm gonna train so hard that I can lift a barrel with one finger. Alright, Goku, chill out. Because if you work with like middle school and high school kids, they're more fun to work with because you can actually teach them things conceptually about like math and stuff like that, where, you know, half the time I'm helping like kindergartners and first graders, and you know, they're just adding, and most of that is like counting on your fingers half the time, and the kindergartners are like, okay, you need to do a better job of writing that D. So it's not ideal. And now we're gonna go into the bathroom because I found the way in there. But yeah, so my frame rate's really shitty. Vegas is getting pretty wonky, but I know it's just something's going on with my computer. Computer's starting to get old. But actually, I'm wondering, I could start upgrading my computer now because I've got some cash. You know, working all the extra jobs has helped, and getting financial aid has helped out too. So Do we shoot this? Oh, you get a rupee, right? Okay. So we, just, I don't like to be bored, because I can't really do anything else when I'm at work, too. It's not like I can... My boss said I could do homework sometimes if there's downtime, but... You know, maybe I... Ooh, frame rate fixed. So... Yeah, we look down into the bathroom and see him. Just chilling. He's not even bathing, he's just standing there. Yeah, so I need to... I need to either start leaving work earlier or working less days, or just being more bold and doing my homework when there's actually downtime, because I don't want to just like, I don't want to look like I'm not doing my job, which isn't the case. It's just, you know, you get to a point where there's like 6 kids in the room and 3 tutors, and 4 of those kids are doing academic games on the computer, one's reading, and then the other one's doing fine on their homework and they don't need help, so you're kind of like, oh. You know, you're just kind of sitting there with your thumb up your ass, and... I don't like wasting time, is the thing. And I'm great at wasting time, so there's the paradox. Yeah, so I want to make sure I got this done before I started doing all my homework and stuff like that, and... Looks like there's one more item side quest to do, and I haven't found out what that is yet. So... Yeah, we will... This episode's winding down. And I can't get into the bathroom. But, yeah, so hopefully I'll get this up today, which is Sunday. If not, it'll be up Monday. And... Oh, my voice is starting to go too. Hopefully I won't have the cold in a couple days. But, yeah, the goal is going to be to do all my homework coming up, and then record the Dark Souls DLC, even though a lot of people have probably seen it by now, which kind of sucks, but can't really do anything about that. And after, I will do a couple parts of Dark Souls, and then I will record like 2 parts of this, just so I can round out the week. Even though I really want to prioritize Dark Souls, but there you go. And once I get through the DLC in Dark Souls 2, I really don't plan to play it a lot for a long time, probably not until May, until I'm done with the semester, because, yeah, semester's winding down. I do really good in school for like the first 3.5 months, and then like it comes to the 4th month, and I think there's usually 5 months in the semester for us, and then you start getting to like the 5th month, and then like the 4th and 5th month I just start dragging ass because I get so worn out. But yeah, anyway, next time, more side quests and probably moving on with the story. See you then.